Next question. Do you have any ideas for healthier and fresher local foods for breakfast and lunches throughout KPS food service, possibly partnerships with Bronson or KVCC food programs? And I'm going to have Jermaine answer this first.
Ideas for healthier foods. Trying to remember, I can't remember any time in school food was very healthy, but I think perhaps the idea of partnering with some businesses in the community that serve healthy food could be, well, I wouldn't say that would be ideal, because it seems, now that I'm thinking about it more, that perhaps if we were to do that, that would probably take away jobs from people. And so, if anything, we would just need to, again, maybe modify the menu itself. And if it's more expensive, but if it's healthier for the students, that we make that investment, because we need healthy students, especially, of course, when it comes to testing time. They certainly need a well-balanced breakfast to be focused for those tests. And so I probably would discourage the idea of outsourcing, because it seemed like that is a risk to take away jobs from the district.
Thank you. Jason?
I think, as I mentioned in my opening statement, part of the bond issue that passed is going for a scratch kitchen. So that would help, it'll be fresher food and more healthier options. Until that is realized, though, I think we may have to look at other sources of fresh produce and get that in the schools until the kitchen is up and running.
Thank you. Craig?
You took what I was going to say. With the new scratch kitchen, is going to be a game changer, because right now it's ordered to go to the schools, it's prepackaged stuff, which is not good. And I mean, you're going across, ordering stuff and sending it to the schools. With the scratch kitchen, it's going to open up the option for more healthier foods for the students.
Thank you. Tandy?
I think that in addition to partnering with local organizations around, food issues, Fair Food Matters is one of them that has kind of limited partnerships with some of our schools in the district, and we really should work to expand that. It's a really exciting program. I think that we need to look very closely at the contracts that we have with our food service providers and the way that they get around federal nutrition guidelines. For example, if a serving of fruit is required, a little cup of Jell-O with a pineapple floating in it, that's what they will say, that's their serving of fruit. So even though we do have, the kitchen going in, and that's a big step, that kitchen will still be managed by an outside company, and we need to look very, very closely at how that's run, because a lot of these companies are, they're concerned with their bottom line, and often that's at the expense of nutrition.
Thank you. Do we have any follow-ups or rebuttals?
So with this kitchen, how long is that projection for that to happen?
Are you asking me?
Or you don't know what time?
I don't know that, I don't have a timeline on that.
Because this is when the school will be built, right? The new school?
Right.
Okay. That's-
It's in that bond. Bond issues will scratch, I'm trying to remember if we got a date on when the scratch, it's just like the bus garages finally getting built, and that was in the previous bond. It's just depending on when we can get the bonds issued, but it's,
It's approved.
it's approved. I mean, it's coming, but sometimes it takes a couple of years before it can be, because the bonds have to be sold for us to get the money.